So guys, yeah, good morning and welcome to an of this all important analysis. Yeah, I hope you all can hear me. So diving straight into what is before us, Brent Crude. So as you can see, as you can actually see here, Brent Crude actually came down from a high of about $130, to a low of about $68. So I'm gonna pull my horizontal line feature, and let's say it actually came from a high of $130 to a low of $68. So, and if you're Nigerian, you can remember that around December period, as you can see here, the price actually came down to 72, so it was hovering between 72 $73, after which it actually got to a high of $81. So now what is the trajectory? What is the trajectory for Brent crude oil going forward from here? So I'm actually going to use a different trading strategy to analyze Brent crude oil this morning. So I want you guys to follow me diligently because you're going to love this. So now, looking at this low, you can see in a downtrend, price forms lower low and lower highs, lower low, lower high. So I'm going to map this. Oh, let me remove my mark here. So I'm gonna map this. Okay, is that okay? So I'm gonna map this. Okay, I hope you can see. Oh, I'm not loving this. Oh, which other feature can I use? Sorry. Okay. Or which feature can I use? Sorry, I'm not so conversant with all of trading view features. Okay, let me just explain. I'm sure you guys are gonna get this. So you can see in a downtrend, when price is downtrending or in a bearish run, price forms a consecutive lower lows, lower high, lower lows, lower high. So this is what you're gonna see price doing, in a downtrend. Now look at this. I want you guys to see this. Sorry, I'm not so used to a lot of trading view features, so I want you guys to see this. So when price now got here, price now came to this very point. So I'm gonna use my horizontal distance to do this now. Price came to this low. Now see what is happening here. Now after this low, it now came and toggled at this zone. So after which it now came here and formed another high. So using your Wyckoff schematic trading, method, this is your automatic your sell climax. Okay, so this is your sell climax. So I'm going to represent this as SL, and this is your automatic rally. That's AR. Okay, now look at this. Look at this. I need you guys to see this. I hope you can see this now. Look at this. Okay, so now look at this. Look at this. So lower low, price formed lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Lower low. Okay, lower low, lower low, lower high. Now came here, formed lower low and lower high. Now it now came here, and after this point you don't see price going below again. So this is your selling climax automatic rally. Now this will now be your secondary test. That's SC. Your secondary test, that's ST. Okay, now after the secondary test, price now still went higher, And before you know it, kept coming to the point of breaking below this point. Now, this is what you call your spring. Now, this is what we call the spring. Now, you have to be very watchful here because after price must have formed a spring, now spring is the lowest point below selling climax that you're going to have price fall to. I don't know if you get that. So that is why I'm drawing these lines. Let me use another color for these lines. Okay, I think a blue color would do. Sorry. So let me use this to make it much thicker. Okay, so a blue color would do now. Now, can you see this? So you always have to spot the zones because it is only after spotting the zone that you will know what next price is going to do. Now, this now forms your trading range. The range, the this thing, the points between your selling climax and your automatic rally forms your trading range. Now, after spotting your trading range, the next thing to do is for you to spot your secondary test. Okay, which is actually here. You can see price after this automatic rally actually came down to to make this low, but this low is below your selling climax. Now, if we use a volume confirmation, you'll see a pretty high volume at your selling climax. Sorry, my volume this thing is not so noticeable here, but you see a pretty high volume at your selling climax. So now, after this price now came and formed the spring. Now, spring is actually the lowest point price will ever get to. I don't know if you can see this. So this is actually your spring. Now, after the spring, you now have a change of market sentiment. This is very important. So you have what we call change of market sentiment. So it is at the spring that a high amount of buying force steps into the market. I don't know if you get that. It is at the spring that there is a high amount of buying force. So there is now a change of momentum from bearish, which is price going down, to bullish, which is price going up. So after the spring, you will now start seeing price forming concessive, um, concessive higher highs and higher lows. So you can see after the spring, you can see price actually came to this high, okay. Then after which it now came to this very low. Then it now came. So if you look at this high, compare this high to this other one, you actually see that the second high here is actually higher than this. So that is what we mean by higher high, higher low. So now, what is the trajectory for crude oil? Crude oil is actually going to form what we will see here. So crude oil is actually going to form, you know, higher highs and higher lows. Okay, will come down, then still go up again. Okay, and still go up again. So now each of these points is now what you call what you actually call this thing. What is actually the point where buyers are concentrated at. Sorry, I don't want to confuse you guys and stuff, but I think I'm trying to force myself to talk fast. That's why I'm kind of making mistakes. So I'm just going to calm down. But I hope you guys are really going to get this. So now, where you have a drawdown in a bull run, when there is a change of market sentiment from the spring point, is what you actually have as your last point of supply. That is LPS. So you keep having this last point of supply until LPS. You keep having this LPS until price breaks out of this trading range. So this is what you keep having until then price eventually breaks above this trading range. Now you have to understand this, and when price breaks above this trading range, that is what traders actually refer to as breakout. Okay, let me represent this as this. So this is now the breakout zone. Okay, I hope you guys can really see this. So now this is the breakout zone. This is actually your breakout zone. So when price now goes beyond this trading range, okay, that is what you now call, this will now become your breakout point, which I'm going to represent as BRK. So this is now your breakout point. Now, after any breakout, the rule of trading actually states that price must come back to retest zone. Now, price coming back to retest zone is just to validate zone. Okay, to validate zone to show the authenticity of the zone. So if price continues in a one-way move, you don't have to enter. Now, where are your likely points of entry? Your likely points of entries are at every LPS, that's last point of supply. So you can enter here, or enter at this LPS, or enter here. Then when price now breaks out, you are not to enter at a breakout, because 80% of breakout, it's a law in trading, 80% of breakout fail. Please, you have to get this. 80% of breakout fail is only 20% that are valid. Now, what do I mean by that? You can have a scenario where price, comes, breaks out, and then you might enter here and think, okay, maybe this is the lowest, or this is like the lowest price can go, or price will ever go. And then next thing you're seeing is price, coming back the down range. Can you see? So you are not to enter after a breakout. You are not to enter after a breakout. Now, where are you supposed to enter? Either you must have entered at the last point of supply within this range, this trading range, or you wait for price to break out. That's why breakout traders actually wait for price to break out first and then come for a retest. Now, when price now comes back for a retest at this zone, at your breakout zone, that is your likely point of entry, which I'll put as PO that is point of entry. So what is the trajectory for oil? The trajectory for Brent crude oil is actually bullish. So if you have interest in trading oil, or if you have been trading oil and all that, you can go long at this point, at every LPS. So the first point you would have entered would have been at the spring, but since that point was missed, the next point to have entered would have been around $70 zone, around the $70 zone, but still we missed that point. So the next point to enter is actually at the current price, okay, which is now what we call last point of supply. But if you're a breakout trader and you want price to break above the automatic rally point or above this trading range, now you can wait for price to actually cross, that is, go above $95. That is, price goes above $95 to about 102 or so dollars, and then come back for the zone. Now, when price comes back for 95 to 92 to $95 zone, that will now be your point of entry, which is POE. So, what is the future for Brent crude oil? The future for Brent crude oil is actually bullish. So, guys, you can make a long entry on Brent crude oil. And thank you, guys. and watch out for other videos, other analysis. Most of the analysis I gave 4 5 months ago have actually gone beyond 100%, some 50%, some doing 150%. How do you authenticate this? Go to my channel, go to visit other analysis on this very the crypto Wiz channel, and go through those analysis. Most of them are still at a good point of entry, so enter them and make it clear, while not also forgetting to like this analysis, this video, to also subscribe to this video, and also don't forget to share so others can also benefit from what you're benefiting. So the future for Brent Crude is bullish, is bullish, is bullish. So guys, let's make a clear of this and watch out for my next analysis. The next analysis I'm going to be dropping on this channel. Watch out for it, and bye for now.